Hello everyone, my name is Relax and Panic and this is another reaction to Hunter x Hunter. It is episode 22 and you know what to do. If you want to see the reaction itself, just go down into my descriptions, follow the links, replace the parenthesis dot parts with real dots, and enjoy the reaction. Once you've done, feel free to come back here and hear my thoughts about this episode. So, see you soon. For those that came back, welcome back. Now, after stumbling a little bit in the intro, let's see. Somehow this episode felt short, and I don't know why. It felt like it was not the longest one. I'm not completely sure. Maybe it was a bit shorter. Might be. So we are finally in the Republic of Padokia, as it is called. And we, very surprisingly, already entered the mansion, or at least, you know, a part of it. It's a little bit bigger what they have as garden. I didn't expect it to be so fast. I really thought like that they would like gather some informations first, have a travel there, stuff like that. But nope, they just skipped that. We learned a little bit about the family of Killua, which is called the Zoldyck family. So, not a name I heard before. And we now know that there are 10 members to this family. A great-great-grandfather, or great-grandfather, a grandfather and grandmother, father, mother, that's it, 5 children. Yeah, that's fitting. So, by now we do know 2 members, although I am kind of suspicious that Zebro here, the gatekeeper, might be a member of the family as well. So in this case we would know 3. And just saying, Zebro Zoldyck sounds somehow fitting. Maybe I'm wrong, might be, but I don't know. It just feels like that, and the fact that the dog is behaving very calm in his presence, you know what I mean. But that still would be kind of strange because he's like guarding the area as well. Maybe he's a great grandfather. I don't know. We had, before they were there, however, we had an airship, and I wrote that down because it feels to me like in very, very many series, when it is this interesting mixture of kind of modern life, as we've seen with trains, electricity, steam working as well in case of some ships, so coal burning, and that mixed with fantasy and sometimes something like magic. There are like always airships because they have this feeling of that they are somewhere in between. They are from the industrial age, the beginning of flight. They feel, I guess they still feel like they are part of an ancient time, but yet partially modern. So I guess that's it. And they just look cool. I mean, let's just be honest. They are just cool. So they had that one in. And then they jumped from having arrived to being in front of the gates of Hades. So they took this strange tour with the woman entertaining the people joining in, and some stupid guys, as it should be, who tried to force their way in and were instantly eaten. So there was a strange mix-up. Those 2, I guess they were not completely weak. I guess they had some skills, but not compared to this hunting dog, or any of the assassins possibly. And they wanted to get in because they do not believe that the assassins are real. So like an urban myth, you know. And if you get in, you might find some riches or stuff like that. It's kind of stupid. I mean, you could have... I'm pretty sure they could have made some investigations first. But, well, stuff like that happens. However, it was strange. I mean, that they get killed, sure. The hunting dog, however, seemed to have, I don't know, sucked the flesh from their body because the bones were still there. If he would have killed them and ripped them apart and eaten them, he could have thrown out parts of their body, you know, like an arm, a leg, just the bones. But they were like complete, including their clothes, and just the flesh was gone. So it might be they did it for comedic relief. Okay. Or it might be like a small hint to maybe what his abilities are, or whatever kind of trap is behind this door, or whatever. And that he just puts them out is weird. I mean, why would you? Sure. That shows that he's trained a bit better than a normal hunting dog, way more intelligent. By the way, he puts him out next to Zoldyck, just mentioning. And Zoldyck mentioned that this hunting dog named, I wrote it down, Mike, I would say Mike, but Mike, got the order from his master like 10 years ago. And he himself is there since 20 or 30 years, something like that he mentioned. So if this is a dog, a bit like a cat, if they hunt, they will bring the prey to the master of the pack. Just saying, I'm suspicious about Zoldyck. Sorry, Zebro. So that's one thing. They threw them into the garbage and all of that. Okay. I like the idea that they have a key for intruders. So they installed a door for intruders. And that makes so much sense. I mean, if you have closed doors and people want to get in, as he said, they will try to destroy the door. They will break it open. Then you kill them, or whatever you do with them. And then you have to repair the gate every time again. It takes time, it takes money. Someone has to do it, you know? If you install either a weak point where they can get in, that is easy to repair, or you set up, like here, an additional door with a key that you can acquire quite easily from the guardsman, you avoid this problem. So it's an interesting idea, and I like it. It's pretty clever. However, the front, so whoever goes through this door is about to be killed instantly by the dog. However, if you want to enter for real, you take the front gate, which is numbered from 1 to 7. So I'm kind of waiting there, because they explained pretty clearly that each gate doubles the amount that you have to open. So it's 4 tons for the first one, 2 tons each side. The next one is at 8, and the third one, which Killua opened instantly, I mean, because he was pissed possibly, is at 16. Which brings me to, no wait, so if you go higher, and you go to gate 7, you get an incredible amount you have to push to open up. So I'm kind of waiting that there will be like, whenever they leave the mansion, just saying, let's say something all went more neither good, they were however able to get Killua out, they leave the mansion. I kind of want to call it, I'm waiting for a moment that Zebro, when they left, turns around and enters through the gates and pushes them all 7. Just saying. No, I'm not suspicious. So number 3, it is 16 tons. And we had Gon stating 12 and looking a little bit downed when he was corrected by Kurapika. The fact that, so he's not good at math. He is, and that's the question. I mean, he's a young one, about 12 years, as you told me. So he goes out to be a hunter now, but did he ever go to school? Did he learn, I don't know, read, write? I guess, because he did read something. They all did, here or there. But how is the education there? Is there like a school? And if so, up to which age? Because how can a 12-year-old just go out like, yeah, I want to become a hunter. And they are all that age, although not all of them look like that. So how is it? Did he attend a school, or was he homeschooled, or what is it? Maybe we'll get a bit of that, but I guess not. But it shows that he is not unbeatable or not hyper everything. He's very strong, he's very fast, he has a nearly unbreakable will, but he is not so well educated as one might guess. They entered through the gates now with the help of Zebro after they called the mansion. So we have this main butler, and by what he said, there's more than one butler, and it is their job to defend and to protect the mansion and the masters, the family that lives in. So it's more neither that everyone who's unworthy is plucked out before they can reach the masters, so that they don't waste their time. Makes sense, right? I liked how he pointed out, I mean, there were multiple calls, but in the end, how he pointed out that Gon is more neither not able to prove that he is who he claims to be. So even if it is true that Gon is a friend of Killua, you can change your appearance, you can change your voice, and if someone knows, then it's the assassins, because they do that. We have seen it from Gitaraku, that he is able of doing it. So how do you prove that you really are Gon? And I think there are some options which they are going for now. They're testing, I think, right now already. Is he willing to sacrifice himself for Killua? What is he willing to do? And, well, Gon being Gon, I'm pretty sure they will accept it, that he is what he claims to be. The question is, will they accept that Killua as a friend and is, as it seems, not following the ways they want to? The question is what it is completely they want. Do they want to have the perfect assassin without brains, like Illumi? Or maybe something else? And seeing that there's a mother and a father, just hoping that there's something like love even there. Maybe they will see that there is something else for their son than just killing. We will learn. So, and in the end, they met this hunting dog. So, Mike, he looks rather skinny. His arms are a bit strange. So the front legs and paws, you can see it in this picture here. They resemble more of like normal arms of a human or a monkey, possibly more, with a bit of claws. But if you do see that he's about to run, it would be strange with those. The back, the other legs are more like a dog, right? Although they look a little bit different here. But all in all, this is a more skinny hunting dog, who got specific times for feeding, so I can see that. In my opinion, the eyes were not that intimidating. It felt more like they were pretty woken, in the meaning of intelligence. So this is, in my opinion, a very clever being, a very intelligent being that is able to go above instincts, and so it's harder to beat alone due to that. And seeing that it is huge in size and possibly very well trained, I can understand that Gon is saying, nope, I don't want to fight against that. So him saying that, and then he's asked, so what you're doing now? Then stating, I will stay, whatever is happening, because I want to help and meet my friend. Is this, I'm afraid of fighting this dog. I'm afraid that I cannot beat it, but I will still stay here where there's a possibility that this will happen. So, he's honest, he is loyal, he is a good one, and Zebro, in his own mind, as we have heard and seen, is reflecting that already. So, as I say, I think that is already a test here. And the fact that Zebro is trying to build himself an opinion about Gon makes me think, as I said, that either he's a member of the family, or at least he's someone that they will ask what he thinks about Gon. Is he who he claims to be? Is he worthy of meeting the family, worthy of seeing Killua? So we are already in a test here. And thus all of this all of this garden, to call it the forest here, is set around the mount, the volcano, and the mansion is on top of it. I'm pretty sure that this is a longer test, in the meaning of you have to go through this wood, which is possibly filled with at least some dangerous stuff. Because if you're an assassin, you might want to train from time to time. Then you have to climb the volcano, which is not an easy task either, and then you have to find a mansion and enter there. So I'm pretty sure there will be more tests to come now. It will be interesting, once again, and don't forget, we are still in the exams of the Hunter Academy, which I'm not sure what it is about. So that's it from me this time. Until the next time, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. My name is Relax and Panic. Goodbye and out.